Okay, next up, a really technical, hopefully quick paper is Linny here, or Jacob. Oh. Oh yeah, great. Yep, jump into it. I was just saying how this is a very technical paper and administrative in nature, but I'm sure you're going to say the same thing.
It's something very similar.
Yeah.
Got to go just that. The timing's a little bit off. So this report today about the shovel-ready projects is about descoping the shovel-ready contracts with Crown Infrastructure Delivery. It is not about removing projects from the LTP. All of the projects, all of the sections of projects will remain on the LTP as projects for us to complete, but it is about us reducing the administrative burden for both organisations around the shovel-ready works. And this report is also requesting today permission to undertake the negotiations with CID.
Right, so I'm happy to move it. Aaron, you happy to second it? Is there any? Oh, I had a question from Tyler, I think online, and then Yanni.
You guys hear me all good?
Yep, go Tyler. Yep.
Great. Hey Jacob, we've talked quite a bit about two of these projects. One of them, which was really important for the DNZ Precinct Society. So just to alleviate their concerns, you are reiterating that the Northern Line and the Northwest Arc are both still going to be in the program in line for the LTP, and they're not going to be pushed out or anything of the sort.
It makes no change to budgets, so the work sits on our capital project.
Yeah, so they are still on our program as capital projects. We are just asking to remove them from the scope of the contract with the government.
Cool. And the design, does that give the design a bit more flexibility to how do I say this? Are there opportunities to redesign the cycleways if it did get descoped?
Oh, you sound like Phil Major there.
I'm trying to make sure we get a good bang for buck. I know that there was some government stuff that there was requirements for safety provisions, etc.
I mean, in theory, no, we can carry on redesigning them anyway. But certainly the shovel-ready reporting and the requirements of that mean there's pressure on us to keep pushing delivery. Yeah. Whereas this probably gives us more breathing space to step back and think, is this the right thing to do, and look at it in a broader term. So, yes and no. It doesn't really answer the question. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Great. Marlene?
Cool. So I was just keen because obviously this impacts on the Kiwi Rail, a number of Kiwi Rail crossings, including Scotland's Road. Where have we got to with the discussions with Kiwi Rail? With us doing this, or
it doesn't affect Kiwi Rail. As a slightly, I mean, stepping away from this into the Scruttons, we
don't.
Okay. It doesn't affect Scruttons and the discussions we're having with Kiwi Rail at all.
This discussion, the Scruttons conversation is the Scruttons budget is the Scruttons project is still on budget on the LTP, and we are continuing to work with on all of these projects, continuing to work with Kiwi Rail.
Great. So does that? Sorry, just to be clear. So does that mean we lose the SID funding for the Scruttons Road crossing? But we've gone over budget anyway. So
we've exhausted it. We're into council funding only. Yeah.
So basically, there's no budget impact. There's a timing impact of when we do it, because we're supposed to have done it by 22, 23.
No, like I said, it doesn't really impact the discussions we're having with Kiwi Rail. All it does is take away that pressure to keep pushing, because we've got the government standing over our shoulders.
It just means so unless I've got it wrong, I thought all we were doing was saying we got this money from the government, we've spent it on these ones. We are not going to do monthly reports now. We're going to try and negotiate to not do them. We're going to keep everything else in the budget, and then as that's worked through, that'll be worked through. Like it's a real technical paper in nature.
Yeah.
Great. So there are no more questions on that one. That's been moved and seconded. All in favour? Against? That's carried.